Hey, welcome to this episode of
What Games We're Playing.
So terrible, huh?
We really need a new one.
I know. We'll get to it.
Oh.
Anyways, on this episode, we're going to discuss the games we've been playing this past week. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and a thumbs up and subscribe.
So further ado, let's go.
What have you been playing this week?
Jedi Fallen Order. I went back to it for the update. I wanted to see how that horde mode was. It's not really a horde mode though. It's like it's not on like non-stop like a normal horde mode. It's just like challenges.
Wave after wave. I haven't
kind of yes.
I haven't played it because I didn't really care for the Fallen Order that much. No, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't my cup of tea.
I would have liked it a lot more if it was more open world. I don't even want to say like open world because it's linear but it's open. But I just want that like sandbox kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
But all in all, like it was a good game. I enjoyed it. Mainly Star Wars lightsaber, force power. You know.
He gets his lightsaber.
Yeah.
He gets to play with one.
But I didn't.
Did they have the black lightsaber in that?
No.
Okay.
No. Just from the update, that's when you get your red lightsaber, I believe.
I think I did with the green one I was playing with.
I usually go like a blue or light blue if I can't get the black one.
I didn't mind the game. I just like fighting Darth Vader was cool. Some of the bosses were cool.
Some of them were cool. It made me more interested in the new lore, like the new canon, I guess. Like the Inquisitors, like stuff like that. Like I guess the new Inquisitors.
Yeah.
Because they always had Inquisitors, but it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't like these guys.
See, for me, I don't know. Some of the boards were really good. I just really hated some of the when you're sliding down on your feet and having to do some of those jumps.
Oh, there was a couple that I just couldn't stand.
I really didn't like that. Some of the puzzles were a little bit irritating. The one temple,
which
I don't remember exactly where it was. Midway through, where you go down this one temple and you got to break through the wall, and you're doing a lot of like backtracking to get the next part of the puzzle. I think it just kind of threw me out of the game a little bit. But then as it progressed later on, like the last whole, I guess, area was great before Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That was just a great area.
Spoilers, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry. But you know what? No, I actually did. I'd finally at the end, the start of the game, I was kind of like, and there was this one monster on that first board in the distance that I always wanted to get to.
The dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I could never get to him.
You can't.
And I spent so much more time.
So
I refused to look online.
I was trying to jump. I was trying to do everything to get to this guy, like this big dragon thing. I thought it was a boss.
That's what
I literally thought it was a boss. I was like, yo, this is kind of badass. If I get to fight a dragon.
I spent hours and hours though, getting frustrated, going, okay, if I go this way and then that way, I can make that jump. No, you can't.
Well,
okay, if I go this way, there might be something.
Every time I learned a new power, I was like, okay, maybe this will get me over. Yeah, no.
But no, it didn't.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah, it was. As I said, it wasn't my cup of tea of a game, but I enjoyed running through it the first time, but I never went back to it for the updates.
Yeah.
You know, I remember you saying the update with the kind of horde mode-ish challenges thing, but I don't know. I would like to see
like the type of like challenges, like where it's just like wave after wave of guy, but it was weird.
Yeah, it didn't grip me as much. Like I didn't feel the need to have to go back to play it. I know a lot of people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel that need to.
Well, once I beat it, I tried to do a new game plus. It just the excitement wasn't there after. Like it wasn't like I want to go because there's nothing you get from doing like a new game plus. Like there's no.
Just going back and collecting your collectibles.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I said about Battletoads in the past, where it's like Battletoads game is great.
Yeah.
But besides, it doesn't have online co-op, which sucks. But once you beat the game, it really no replay value.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks in a game like that because you know, like I know they compare like the Star Wars to Dark Souls and stuff like that, and I love. Like,
it was a Dark Souls-esque game.
But at least when I go New Game Plus on that, it's usually something I missed or I have to change the story, a little side mission of some kind.
Well, exactly. That's what I was expecting, but there was nothing. Like I wanted something like The Last of Us, where you had to do a New Game Plus to complete all your like weapon upgrades, stuff like that. Like it it gave you something to do. This one is just redo the game. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan of things that do that. Unless it's like for myself, I said I got the experience out of Star Wars that I don't have to go back to it again.
Yeah.
Unless they dropped a big DLC or something like that, which would be great, I would jump back into it for if there was expanding on something, but not just to play it again for.
The way they ended it, it's like you can't really add to it though. Like in my eyes, like.
Nah, it's a lot of DLCs. You
the story, most DLCs like it gives you. It ties into it like the way they did the story in Fallen Order was just. It completes itself. Like the whole game, like there's nothing to add to it.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's just one of those things where if they came up with an idea, I'd jump into it, right? Would. Or you never know, it makes Fallen Order Part 2 or something like that. Like at least they're bringing the Star Wars franchise back,
bringing Revan
into something, and that would be cool. It was. I said I enjoyed the game for its playthrough, but it was relatively short for me, which again surprised me.
So speaking of Star Wars, they made KOTOR.
Yeah,
they made it canon now, basically, like Revan's canon, which that's like amazing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they come up with more Star Wars games that are fun besides the Battlefront games.
Well, I was really hoping that they brought in that the Coruscant one where you're like on the lower levels of Coruscant, and you're not a Jedi, like you're a bounty hunter kind of guy. But I want to know more about the lower levels of Coruscant, like because it's supposed to get to like a hellscape,
nice,
like monsters, lava, like shit like that, like on like ground level. Kind of thing. Like I think that would be cool to put into a video game.
Yep.
Different levels of the world. Like instead of going to new worlds, you go to different levels, and it's like a new world each level.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It gives you that Dante's Inferno type thing. Let's go through the 7 layers of hell.
Yeah.
See, well, you've been playing Star Wars. I've been playing a great, amazing game. And I have to state that off the top because I'm not really big into these that tactical strategy game too often. But I put this game on. I'm playing on the Switch, and I can easily say I'm very addicted to it.
Yeah.
It's Other Side.
Okay.
It is literally it's a brutal tactical RPG style game.
Okay.
The story is just pretty simple. You're humanity's last hope. You play as these daughters. They're like kind of echoed spirits of like great warriors in the past. And you're basically
female warriors, I'm guessing. All female warriors.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say that just sounds weird.
Well, that's the thing, and you're basically fighting against like these demons that like suffering and death and stuff, and like this very Lovecraftian, almost.
I find a lot of it. Well,
the world almost looks like a Bloodborne style Victorian Lovecraftian. Like you got these guys with like tentacles, you got plague doctors.
Yeah.
And the art style is amazing, and I'm not I'm big on the art styles of games, but this is a black and white game basically in bold red.
Yeah.
And you got your 3 classes, you got your shield bearer, you got your gunslinger, and you got your blade master. But the problem is the only way to heal your characters, because it is roguelike as well, this game, is by sacrificing one of your warriors, but at equal level as you. Yeah. But you got to keep birthing them into birthing pools, so you're grinding like crazy.
So weird to me.
It is.
The concept sounds weird.
It is.
When you play the game, I'm sure
when you put this on, you're just like, what's going on here? Yeah. And it's like I'm playing on handheld mode.
Yeah.
And I'm just like so into it. I docked it the other day and I was playing, and I honestly think I must have played for like 7 or 8 hours without even realizing it.
Yeah.
And then every so often, if it gets like too hard, like if your characters die, you have a chance of getting them back, but you got to get these revival or resurrection tokens, which drop. You build up your characters with abilities as they level up, this and that. But it's hard when you have to make a choice or you lose one, and you've been playing with them for so long. It sounds really ridiculous at times when you're like, it's the character I'm playing with, they died. But it's like, no, you got to bond with them, because it's like, my Blade Master's a heavy hitter, so I'm going to fly her in over here, and she's going to take that big hit on one of the bosses, or anybody. Oh, I missed. And then all of a sudden she gets pummeled by like 2 or 3 big things. You're just like, oh, there's that wrong decision. And you can't revive her until later.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Or again, the only way to heal your characters are to sacrifice one of equal level. So you have to go back in a recollection, which you can go back to, you play over a 7-day span hitting different parts, and level them up so you can then sacrifice one you played with for like 2-3 hours just to heal the character you want back up. It is a grinding game, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's one of those games where I said the roguelike part is you're always getting reward with something. So even if you fail, you're always getting some progression level. So it doesn't hit you as hard, which is an amazing idea.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of games it's like you lose something, you die, that's it. You're back at the beginning. This one, no matter what, you'll unlock something, a new trait, a new memory, where you can apply it to characters. You're always gaining something.
Yeah.
So literally, I love the concept. It shows right at the title screen is you're going to die, and it's true. You are going to die, like just over and over and over and over. But I'm like literally
want something.
Literally, I have like my 3 favorite daughters, and I'm like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll play with this one over here with this group because I know she'll go through. Oh, with this one,
That's horrible, bro.
Oh, buddy,
horrible.
It is a great game. Like you customize your guys pretty good to go out there, and it's so customizable to your play style on a game like this. It's like you're looking at it, you're only controlling 3 characters though, and that's all you're doing for the most part. That's all you're doing, and it's like insane the strategy you got to come up with because you get like literally surrounded by guys that are like crazy strong.
The whole thing about that game, what would really piss me off is I tend to. For games like that, like I stick to certain characters, so I would like level these characters up like super like high, and then to have to sacrifice somebody of that equal level, it would just
that's a decision you got to make though. It's a decision, so you basically have to literally play with another character, bond with them in the game, and then sacrifice them for a character that you liked before, or that a key player that you might need for one of the parts coming up. Oh yeah, it really gets you thinking sometimes. Like I've literally half of your game is spent on the battlefield, half of it's in your inventory deciding what you're going to do. And I don't like games like that usually. We know this, but my God, this game is great. Like,
can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Speaking of plague doctors, if you were in that time and a plague doctor walked up to you, would that not be the scariest fucking sight? I think I'd be more terrified of the plague doctor than getting to play. Truthfully, like that would trip me out. Trip me out. Just thinking about a plague doctor, like the mask, trip me out. I don't know. I'm good with the plague, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro. It's okay. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, so plague doctor's got you now.
Yeah, like it's just weird, the mask.
Buddy, I tell you, this game though, honestly, even the atmosphere of the game, like it's just the sounds that are coming through with this like choiry chant all the time, and like you really gotta look at your battlefield. Like you actually have to look at it because it's crazy. But on the bottom you have a timeline, so you use attack points in the game, which is like your moves, so you can move wherever you want to, like as far as you can go, but it takes up attack points. You have 100, and let's say you move and use all your attack points. Well, now on your timeline you get shifted right to the back, and you see everyone's order. But if you use like 50%, you only go a little bit. So sometimes you can get multiple moves in before the enemy can. So you're constantly like trying to figure out a new strategy and work around these guys. It's a really good game, man. You really have to check it out. Like I was very, very surprised. The only reason why I really started playing it was because I watched something on it, and then again, not big on the art style like that, but I was like, this game looks beautiful, and it's that very horror-esque, Lovecraftian, Victorian essence to it, and it's in a tactical RPG. It's good, man. And it's like it's one of those ones that said, when you die and stuff like that, it's like shit, but at least you're gaining something every time. So you're constantly trying to, but you're learning how to do things too. But you have a chance to get them back if you get the resurrection tokens. But at that point, though, you may have played another 7 hours with another group of characters. Do you want to waste it on this one that you remember from when you first started playing it through? But at times it's like, well, now these guys are so powerful. Then one of these guys dies, you're like, well, now the first one you really wanted to get back, that's at the bottom of the order now. You're like, what do I do? It's great for management. Great for stress too, by the way.
I don't know if that'd be great for stress. Like stress management, or like just to give you stress?
Just to give you stress.
Okay. Because I don't think that's that's like something, like a key point of it. Oh, it gives you stress. Oh, yes.
Yep. Well, now
that's what I need in my life is more stress.
That's right. That's why on the Xbox, I switched my game this week again, because I was going to play Mortal Shell, but again, I didn't play it. All because I started playing Remnant from the Ashes.
Okay.
I know we were playing that a long time ago, and I just fell out of it because
it never really got me. But like when we played it, you got me into a like just a murderous level where it's like I'm useless here. It just the leveling was so off for me.
That's the thing. Like I jumped back into it because I don't know. I just was sitting in front of my TV and I'm like, I didn't know what I want to play.
Yeah,
I really didn't. I was sitting there going, I want to play something different. I want to play something that I haven't played for a while or new. Yeah. And nothing was jumping to my attention. I was like, I could play Tony Hawk, I could play Marvel. Yeah. I wasn't too big on Marvel because the cast of characters, no Spider-Man. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And, I mean, I played a little bit of it. But regardless, I also was like, you know what, I'm going to play Remnant again because I do remember I loved the boss battles in that game. And we were talking about Destiny a while ago, and I'm like, I didn't want to play Destiny, but I wanted to try and play something that had that sort of the grind to it, where you're gonna just buff yourself up a little bit and try and grab another couple armor pieces or something. So I threw it on, and back to my not Fallout, back to my whole that apocalyptic survival thing. Yeah. I threw it back on, and you know what? I am having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Granted, though, I mean, I've ran through the same boss like 3 times again. Yeah. Trying to get something.
I'm used to doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, it's been good. I've been playing with a couple people online. Played with like 2 people. Yeah. And both of us, like, we're all sitting there chit-chatting, and we're just having fun playing it the last couple of days. So we've been playing a lot of Remnant lately. Just trying to enjoy it with the DLCs and stuff out too, which were, well, you know, they're good. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk a lot about it. It was a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I still want you to jump back in, and because I think definitely once you got into it, you'd be that destiny in you would come out, and you just be like, I want this, no, I want to try and get this, and hope the RNG works properly. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm having a good time with that. But my whole week honestly has basically been other side. Like, I've just literally been addicted to it. From wake up, go to work, play it at work a little bit, play it on the way home, play it when I'm at home. It's completely encumbered my life there. Yeah. And it's one of those games where I'm not getting mad. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, I also played Remnant this week. And I know you were playing Fallout this week again.
Oh, fuck. There was a new, like, update, some new DLC, I guess you could say. Yeah, they added a few new things, new like legendary realm, like new battle pass kind of thing. So something more to grind for, but yeah, same game.
See?
Same game.
See, exactly the same game.
Well, no, it's not the same game, but like it's what I'm used to.
Yeah,
they're making it more Fallout-esque. Like they're bringing more of that like memory of Fallout into it, but it's
too little, too late still.
Not too little, too late. It's just... Yeah, you can add little bits here and there, but it's... When I think of Fallout, like, I expect Fallout. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, it can look like Fallout, it can feel like Fallout, but it doesn't...
See, that's the thing. I've said so many times. Fallout 76 just completely lost me. You know what, I get it, throw updates in as they go along, but you know what, that initial first taste, that bitter taste has not left me, and I just cannot give that game a chance again. I see you playing it a lot, and it's just like, you know what, it's a sad thing, because I wish I could, I would be into it, but you know what, no. And you see, like I said, like I'm playing Remnant, I've returned to a game I played in the past, and with Fallout, it sits there and I just go, no, I don't want to. Right? Again, bad taste. Bethesda again. Just drop another Skyrim and then you'll make me happy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this weekend honestly I haven't really been playing it much. I've just been playing other sides in Remnant, and I guess you've been Fallout and Star Wars.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's a very slow week.
Yeah.
Like really. I don't know what we're gonna do this week. I think this week we're gonna have to play some Generation Zero though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely try that out again. Get back into it. Nice 1989 Sweden 80s.
See, when I first played it, it just didn't. It never hit me that it was like 1989. Like it just. I guess the robots in it. There's like this. It's futuristic. There's robots.
You know what? We're gonna have to get back to that game. We'll talk about it next week.
All right.
On that one. Well, that's all we've been playing this week. It's been rather a slow week, but yeah, hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys have been playing, and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.